the earth and creativity knows no bounds. Michele Marie Delaney, the North American Snow Queen, stands as a beacon of inspiration. A Virgo's heart drives her. Lingering precision with imagination, her YouTube channel is not just a platform but a kingdom, a world of stories, melodies and dreams. Tonight we celebrate her journey, her voice and her reign with this anthem of her legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Snow Queen story begins. Under frosty skies with a heart so pure, the Snow Queen reigns steadfast and sure. A Virgo spirit with dreams that gleam, weaving magic and truth through every stream. Michele Marie, Queen of the Snow, with stories to tell, her light will glow. On YouTube stage, she builds her domain, a voice of wisdom through joy and pain. Guided by stars, her zodiac's might, a practical queen, yet her dreams take flight. Fantasy worlds and the beauty she shares, with every upload she shows she cares. Through Silver Moon's gates to the lands of lore, she crafts her kingdom and opens the door. Her voice, her stories, her guiding light, a Snow Queen's journey through day and night. Michele Marie, Queen of the Snow, with stories to tell, her light will glow. On YouTube stage, she builds her domain, a voice of wisdom through joy and pain. Through Virgo's lens, she seeks to inspire, balancing detail with heartfelt fire. Her viewers feel her warmth and grace. In her snowy kingdom they find their place. The Snow Queen reigns, her story untold. With every view, her legacy unfolds.
Until I find a way, I will say the only words I know that you understand. Michele, my belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I need to make you see what you mean to me. Until I do, I'm hoping you will know what I mean. I love you. I want you, I want you, I want you. I think you know by now. I'll get to you so
Greetings, Earthlings. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from these United States of America, this is your unofficial home of enchanting sounds, lullabies, and the coolest Saturday night live stream north of Antarctica. Broadcasting in stereophonic sound, live from my home, the Royal Slab. I am your king of enchantment and champion of the whimsy, of the most talked about ham and egger in the sticks and bricks community of the unofficial Chris Bliss. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to the unofficial North American Snow Queen Preshow, episode number 2, titled, what's it called again? Oh yeah, Cheer Up Michele, We Love You. Plus, a Portuguese meat, and we're gonna do some Bliss fries. That's right, Bliss fries. Look at that, timed it just right. Alright, well, there's no time for chat. You guys can chat amongst yourselves, but I have no time for chatting because I got a lot of work to do in 1 hour. So we gotta get cooking. Alright. Let's make our way now to the kitchen here at the slab and see what we have for dinner. What's for dinner? Well, you already know, right? Portuguese meat. All right, we're gonna have to do this really quick because we only have an hour. All right. So the first thing, I'm gonna put you right here so you can see what I'm doing. All right, can you see? Why is this everything's always crooked in this house. All right. The first thing we need to do is make sure we have a clean cooking surface. So we'll get some paper towels, yeah, and a spray bottle. We don't know what's been on these counters. It's been a little while. We got Michele's gratitude rock. For those of you who caught episode 1 and know all about the gratitude. Okay. Adi, Pickle. Good to see you. And Hannah, very good to see you both. Good morning and greetings from the slab. We are gonna chop up a potato now. A nice fresh potato, that's where we start. The first thing is to clean all the dust and grime off your potato. Alright, there's our potato of the day. Now we have our cutting board here. Alright, we'll get a little closer now. Alright, so let's see how we're gonna do this. like that. Oh, look at my shirt. You know, all right. Like, you know, Noodles said he liked my shirt yesterday, so we're trying to make it 2 in a row. Look at that. That's Tino, whatever the hell his name is. Hey, Stan, good to see you. Michele, what a surprise guest. We have the, what's it called? The guest of honor, Michele Marie Delaney. Good to see you. All right, we're gonna chop up our potato now. The first step of making Bliss fries is I cut it the long way. And basically, we're going to cut it into semicircles, right? So you have the 2 sides. You put them down like this. And I can't believe it, but it's already getting hot in here. So we're going to take some of it off. Oh! All right, one thing I forgot. Yeah, when you're cooking, you always want to cover up and put a what do you call a net on your head to keep the hairs out of the food, you know. So I don't have a net, but I'm gonna show you a life hack right now. You don't need a hair net. You can use a very easy to come by a Walmart bag. So it's important to keep the hair out of the food. So we're just gonna do this. That's good to hear, Michele. That's good to hear. Let's keep it that way now, right? All right, let's get back to the chopping up and all right, so you can see that very good there. Okay, so I do like a quarter inch. Bliss fries are about a quarter inch. So we go a quarter inch. All right. Then we spin it around. See here. So that's basically what you're going for, little semicircles. So now we'll do the other side of the potato. Yeah, I'll catch up on the side channel in a minute. We gotta get these potatoes going, right? Okay, so I'm warming up my pan. Yeah. Now the first step is you got a bottle of avocado oil, right? And I'll show you this in a second, but you don't really need a lot. You just want to coat the pan pretty good and have a little bit of a puddle. Let's do this so you can see what we're doing here. All right. So I do is I take it and I work that oil around. So very simply, we're going to toss our semicircles into the avocado oil. Now, what's coming up, I want you to all pay attention. Break up your potato into all right, now the secret ingredients. The secret ingredients to Bliss fries. I gotta move you for a second because I have to open this cupboard. All right, so first of all, we have a garlic powder. You're gonna need a lot of garlic powder. Crushed rosemary. And how do you say this? Ground coriander. Very important. And just a little bit of pepper. So I'll stop. All right. I had this a little too high. All right. So yeah, just a little bit of pepper. You can also use paprika. I just have some thyme, a little bit of pepper. Garlic powder. Garlic powder. You can use a very liberal. Is that a word? Liberally. Put a lot of garlic powder. Right? Very good. Same thing with this. You can put as much as you want. The coriander, ground coriander. I just make sure I hit all the pieces. Now the most important thing is the crushed rosemary. Now this, use sparingly, very sparingly. Just like that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. All right, so here's how it's looking. It's starting to sizzle. Okay, so once I get the seasoning on there, I like to mix it all up, get it on everything, and then I do another coating. I suppose you could only do it once, but I do it twice. So here we go. So now I'm gonna do the same thing I just did. A lot of garlic powder. Good. A ground coriander. However much you like this, you don't have to put it at all if you don't want to. This is optional, I would say. I like it. Coriander. Am I saying that right? Gotta be quick. We're already 20 past. All right. Time is flying by. Okay, so once again, just a touch of, it's the most important ingredient, but you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to be picking this stuff out of your teeth. So just like that. Very good. Very good. Once again, we give it a good mix up here. Now normally, what I would do, if I turn up the heat a little bit right now, yeah, that's good. Good heat. Normally what I would do is I'd brown them in the pan, put a little salt, and they're good to go. There is one more special ingredient that comes afterwards. It's a condiment that you must have to make them official Bliss fries and to get the full effect of what the rosemary does to your taste buds. And we'll find out a little in it, just a little bit, once these are done, you see. But what I was saying is normally I would cook them to brown here and eat them right here, you know. But because this is the only good pan I have and we still have some meat to cook, I'm just gonna get them going. They're gonna go into the air fryer and we're gonna use this pan for the meat. The meat takes a little longer, so I hope I have enough time. I have enough time to make it. It's just I might not have enough time to see me eat the whole thing. All right. Now we get that going. So we're just gonna we'll let that sit for a minute, and let me see what y'all are saying. I'll try to be engaging with y'all. All right. Once again, this is I don't have a hairnet, so we are wearing this warm-up bag to keep the hair out of the food. All right. We have Michele here. Thank you, Michele, for stopping in. I appreciate it so much. Hannah says hairnet and apron. Oh, I forgot the apron. That's right, Hannah. Good call, Hannah. I wish I knew where it was. All right, next, therapy tomorrow night. Better help. That's very, very good to hear that, Michele. Addie, shaving your head will also prevent hair in food. Well, there's not much to shave. I had to do something about that. I got more hair on my face than I do on my head. Thank you, Noodles. Once again, I know you liked the shirt yesterday. I figured you might like this one even more. Yeah, Hannah says, holy crap, that's a huge, hold on. You want to keep an eye on your potatoes. All right, next we have Hannah cigarette. Let's stimulate the appetite. Hazel, good morning. Greetings and welcome. Bradley, welcome. Good morning to you. Looks delicious. It's gonna be, I'm telling you, Bliss fries are to die for. Michele, yeah, hi Brad, everyone's saying hi. All right, I'll show you, let me get caught up here. All right, thank you, Michele, thank you for stopping by. Go get ready. You're about to lose that channel, Michele. No, not at all. I'm in a violation of no terms of service. I have that same warm-up bag in my van. I have one in my car too, but I don't put it on my head. All right. It's Bliss. A chico original. The food looks great, yeah. All right, so here's how it's looking. So, yeah, it's starting to turn color and everything. Potatoes take a while, but you can see on the other side it's starting to turn golden brown. It smells delicious. Want me to shut the fan off? That way I don't have to be shouting. All right, let me show you the meat. We got some fresh Portuguese marinated sliced pork. I just picked it up this morning. I'll show you what it looks like in 1 minute. All right, let's put it this way. All right, so a Portuguese marinated sliced pork comes from Michael's. That's out of where is Michael's? It's either in Fall River or it's like right down the street. Okay, let's take a look at this. There it is. It's like a thin cut pork marinated in a Portuguese, very spicy Portuguese, Portuguese marinade. So, yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do now that we have the fries going, we're gonna move the fries to the air fryer, and we're gonna use this pan to cook some meat. I'd like to leave them in a little bit longer, but due to time constraints, we have to take a little shortcut, and that is the air fryer. All right, let's get rid of this. We'll get it we'll go with like 390 degrees in the air fryer for however long it takes to get them crispy. Off of here. I'm gonna wipe out some of the spices that are still in the pan, so the pan is nice and clean. Well, clean enough. All right, that's good enough. So same deal with this. I am using avocado oil. You can use any oil with this stuff. I'm not sure where you're gonna get some Portuguese marinated meat if you're not living in Fall River. The marinade might be available for shipping. Maybe you could find it online and marinate your own pork or chicken or whatever you like. They do sell it by the bottle, the same stuff they put in here. Now I'm gonna have this in a sandwich with some Portuguese bread or Portuguese rolls. So I'm gonna put enough here to make a sandwich. A sandwich, as my grandfather would call it, a sandwich. And I have some sandwiches. You see, it's very thin, and it shrinks a lot when you cook it. So you want to make sure you got enough to fill your bun. And these are big buns. Portuguese buns are pretty large, so it takes a lot of meat to fill a Portuguese bun. That I know from experience. All right. I shouldn't be using a fork on my non-stick. All right, so let's put this away. You're gonna cook this on a low heat, covered. I need the cover. Cover that up. See how the fries are looking. Give them a good shake. Put this away. Alright, so that there is going to take a little while. I guess I can take my hairnet off now. Okay, let's see what you all are saying about my wonderful cooking. All right. Yeah, I don't know what y'all saying. Oh, I said the food is amazing and looks very delicious. All right. Yes, it does. Look at Addy Pickle says, never had Portuguese marinade. Oh, let me show you the bread. Where is it? It's right here. So we got some, where did this come from? Batista Bakery in Fall River, I think. Oh no, this is the Batista Bakery is in Bristol, Rhode Island, and these are Portuguese rolls. Normally they're very soft, but these were sitting there. I just bought them, but they're still good. But they're the best when they're very fresh because they're like, look at that. They're very soft. So that's what we're gonna eat on meat, and that's Portuguese. Good morning, Pots. Good to see you here, and Nads. Hello, Nads. So if you're just joining us, let me show you what we've been up to. We started the fries. If you want to know how to make Bliss fries, you can go back and watch and see what I did. Normally I do cook them in this pan here, which I did to just brown them a little bit. But now I'm just like cooking them up because I needed this pan for my meat. And there it is. It's starting to boil and sizzle. Looking good, looking good. Let me flip those over. See how they look on the other side there. I'm trying to hold the camera with one hand and do this with the other, so just bear with me. I don't do this every day. This is a treat for me. I don't eat this all the time, but it's one of my favorites. Alright, so there we go. We're gonna turn this heat up because it's already 9:32. Alright, so we have it at about right there. And we're gonna crank it up to the halfway dial here. Put it on 6. And we'll cover it up quick so it don't start splashing everywhere. Right on. Fries. Yeah, the fries are looking good. So, the Bliss fries, and if you missed it, it's a lot of garlic, a lot of coriander powder, garlic powder, ground coriander, a little bit of crushed rosemary, a little bit of pepper. That's it, right? Yeah, I think that's everything. And then, of course, the condiment we're gonna use is very important to complete the sensation of bliss in your mouth. All right, we'll save the rest of this for later. Actually, I'll probably freeze this and use it later. Here we have our gratitude rock. If you were with us yesterday, remember the magic we put into this rock? You let me know what you're supposed to do when you see the rock, right? Think of something you're thankful. Let me know what you're thankful for. All right, let me back up here. Where was I? Pot said, good morning, Chris Bliss. Good morning, Potts. Brain dead is not likely. Nads, again by Devil Horns. Nads and Brain dead. Good morning, Nads. Dave, see your shirt. Yes, I wore this. Because he commented on my shirt yesterday, so. I wanted to. I saw my Tino shirt. Is it Tino or Tito? Tito. Bradley says, I spent 6 months with a sheik and his group in upstate New York. Some Muslims are very uncaring people. What's that got to do with anything? Nad says, Brain Dead says, Nad is the new #1 hacker. Wonderful. Oh my god, it looks delicious. How's it looking, really? Alright. And definitely, even the bots know I'm the best of it. I'm glad. Went for groceries this morning. This is making my stomach growl like crazy. I'm starving too. What's in your fridge? What's in the fridge? What do we got? What's for dinner? You know, that's probably a lot of meat in there. Hello, nice air fryer. Where you get that from? I got it from Santa Claus brought it actually. Santa Claus. Do you know Billy Idol? Yeah. I'm actually gonna be with Billy Idol in August in Marlboro, Mass. Somewhere around there. Yeah. It'll be Billy Idol and Joan Jett. I can't wait for that. Bradley, I saw. I might need real glasses. I saw a real nice air fryer for $50. I should have got it. I use my air fryer almost every day. What time? Oh my goodness. If I had an air fryer, I might actually cook something besides microwave and everything. Man, we're running out of time here. I might have to crank up the heat. Let's see how. What I usually do, let me flip you around. Before I take the lid off, I make sure I just turn this down so it's not getting hot grease popping all over me, you know. That's good. It's kind of hot. Let me get my oven mitt. It's getting very hot. Okay. Alright, we'll give these another flip, see how they're doing. See, now they're starting to get dark. That's looking good right there. You see how much it shrinks? Or it's shrunk? Yeah. And my stove is a little off balance, off level. It's not level. So just kind of gotta sometimes work that oil in there. Alright, let's check on the fries now. Let's turn this heat back up now that we got the cover on. Okay, so I'll show you the seasonings. Let me lay them out for you. I already put them away, but here we go. Let's check how they're doing because they're just about done. That's kind of like the color there that you want. Yeah, these look good. So we're just gonna put that on pause. I'll show you the seasoning, what I used. Black pepper, just a little, or however, you know, pepper to taste, is that what they say? You put a lot of garlic powder. I put a lot of this, but you don't have to. Ground coriander. So these two I use liberally. This is the most important part, because the Bliss fries are rosemary fries, but don't really need to put a whole lot of this. What ends up happening if you put a lot, you'll be like pulling them out of your teeth. It's like little stems, you know. but it don't take much to get just the right taste. But like I said, you can put a good amount of garlic, a good amount of that, a little bit of pepper or paprika if you prefer. And the other, we're running out of time, so I'll show you what the other secret, besides the crushed rosemary. You want to get, if you can find this brand, I think it's one of the best, Panda Express. But any orange sauce is what you want to complete the sensation of bliss in your mouth. Bliss potato. That's what you need. Some avocado. I cook with the avocado oil. I like avocado oil because the it doesn't smoke like some other oils do. It can take high heat. Alright, so these are edible. Sometimes I like to brown them a little bit more, but it's already what are we getting? 19 minutes till showtime, folks. But that's basically like the way that side is. That's how I like. So we're about ready to eat. All right, let me get a plate. I thought I need a plate. Not. How should I do this? Like this? Lift it up. Let me go a little further back, right there. Very good, very good. I can always lift the plate up there. Yeah. Alright, so let's shut the fire off. Here we have our fries. This might fall out. I need to hold this. There you go. There you have it. However much salt you like. I don't like too much salt, but it's got to have a little bit of salt. Kind of shake it in there. Shake it. A little more salt. All right, that's good. Now we need our bun. Once again, these are Batista Portuguese rolls from Bristol, Rhode Island, right down the street. All right. There's a Portuguese roll. They don't come pre-cut, so we're gonna have to give it a slice. The pork looks leathery. Yeah, it does look. It looks that way, but it shouldn't be. I didn't cook it too. I didn't overcook it. I guess if you overcook it, it could get that way, but you don't want to get it leathery. That's how it looks on the inside. And let me get my meat here. See how very thin it is. That's, if it was any thinner, you would cut yourself. So most people put that in like a paper towel to like get the oil off. We don't have time for that. Just gonna stack them in here. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta flip the record over. I forgot all about it, but there you have it. There you have it. Bliss fries, Portuguese marinated pork. When I grew up, we didn't call it marinated pork. We didn't call it pork. We called it chorizo meat. I'll be right back. All right, let's try this. Let's see how good it is. Ready? For the first bite, look at that. The meat's hanging out of the bun and everything. It's greasy. Smells delicious. This is like top 10 of my favorite meals right here. Oh, the orange sauce. I really like Panda Express. But any orange sauce will work, I suppose. Whatever you like, but you gotta have it. You don't have Bliss fries. If you put these in ketchup, they're not Bliss fries, all right? You have to have the orange, the flavor. It's orange and rosemary that make a Bliss fry. And the other ingredients are just there for support. Now let's try one, see how they came out. You know what? Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should start them in the pan and finish them in the air fryer, because these are some of the best Bliss fries I've ever eaten. We got 12 minutes of showtime, so I'll take a few more bites and then we're gonna wrap it up and go on over to Michelle's. And how about this? Can we just go easy on her for one day, people? Just one day. Just have a nice, chill, relaxed stream today. How's that sound? It sounds really good to me. I almost forgot my sound effects. I did forget my sound effects. All right, so once again, can we have a very calm, a relaxing, a peaceful, chill morning show today? How's that sound? All right on. Let's take another bite of the meat. I don't want to talk with my mouth open. Remember what to do when you see the magic rock. MMD is in violation of TOS. How about this? We'll let her know about that tomorrow. We'll let her know about that tomorrow. What I'd really like to do today with Michele is try to push the paranormal night. Let's not ask her. Let's not tell her to do it. Let's not ask her to do it. Let's ask her when. When's this happening? When does it stop? What night is the paranormal night gonna be? It's so good. Can we get Tina to Michelle's? What do you mean? Oh yeah, that's part of the paranormal night. It's not just going to be the regular setup with a regular background, her regular what she's been wearing all week. We got to get her something nice to wear. We got to get maybe some lights or her candle. Maybe it should be done. Actually, yeah, it should be done in her living room. It should be a living room stream. The right lighting. Maybe something black for her to wear. All right, 8 minutes to showtime. Yeah, the saint candles. Well, Addie, if you want, you can have it. I guess you can have it at breakfast, but to me, I'm on like reverse time. For me, it's like 10 o'clock at night right now. I'm on like Australian time, I guess. So this is dinner for me. Breakfast is not until like 8 o'clock tonight. All right. We're getting close. We're getting close. I'll finish that later while watching the show. But we are almost approaching 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes until showtime, folks. All right. I was just about to wrap up the stream and I'm forgetting I now have a sponsor. I keep forgetting I go live. Oh, first of all, here we go. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, please. All right. Or don't, like, give me a thumbs down. You do something, all right. Call me a sissy. Call me a faggot. Do something. All right. Yeah. So Chris Bliss, the unofficial Chris Bliss, has been contacted by a sponsor, and so I have to mention this before ending the stream. How much time we got? All right, it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes till showtime. I just want to let you all know that today's stream is being sponsored by Astroglide Personal Lubricant. It's the no drip, a thicker formula, longer lasting, easy cleanup, and it's condom compatible. All right. Yep. No problem. Yeah, that's Astroglide, a personal lubricant. You can get it at your local Walmarts. It's very affordable. It works great. You can use it with your toys, What else? That's it. Shout out to Astroglide. It's water-based, and as far as we know, it's safe. It's very safe, very, very safe to use this. Don't be afraid to use it liberally. All right, folks. Don't forget to party on, dudes. And don't forget to wrap it before you tap it, ladies. God bless you. I love you. And I will see you all at Michelle's. Get over there. This is the old lady dance. You sit in your chair and you wave your arms. This is what we do when we win bingo. Woo! You can put a little twist in your spine. The old lady dance. Ready? Let's do a spin. This is how they spin in your wheelchair. Oh yeah. And when I get to that age, I'm definitely having a rotating wheelchair, so I can look at the stars. I'm getting busy.